Hey, welcome back to From Scratch Ranch. Jason here, and today we're going to work on our trail system, specifically a trail to our gun range. We've identified a location down the side of the mountain here where we can shoot into the mountain itself and keep it safe. We do have a trail, a foot trail, that we've kind of cleared down the side of the mountain here, but it's pretty steep, and I need a trail for the buggy here because we need to pile all our gear in the back and be able to traverse the mountain down there safely. So that's what we're going to work on today, so stay tuned. So our footpath, or hiking trail, is a more direct route straight down this mountain right here through these woods right here, and it's fairly steep and rocky, so not something I want to be hauling a bunch of gear up and down and through this foot trail here. And obviously I can't get a horse or a side-by-side buggy down through here, so that's why we need to find a different trail, make a different trail that's a bit wider for the side-by-side or the horses to get through, smoother, less boulders and rocks we got to deal with, and flatter, traverse the side of the mountain back and forth until we can get down to that area safely. Already had started clearing some of the older trails, which are really old logging roads, and so I'm just reusing those by clearing out a lot of the saplings and different debris that is collected over those trails as trees have fallen and whatnot, and just kind of opening those back up again. They probably haven't been used in decades for anything, and so they're pretty hard to even find sometimes, but once they're cleared, it's obvious that this used to be an old road. You can easily see that this was leveled and cleared for an old logging road. So now going the other direction and up slightly where I got the buggy parked, we're going to go down that other trail that we cleared going the other way, and I'm going to connect in down there, and we're going to find a route. I've already flagged out where I think it should go. It took me a long time to kind of wind through and find the best routes from both ends to do the least amount of work in clearing, because there was not an old road or old trail that I'm leveraging down there. It's just straight through the woods, so it's a little bit more work trying to identify the route that makes the most sense. Okay, so we're going to take the buggy down and get as far down as we can. Okay, this is the end of the road for the buggy for now. We have this giant oak that fell, 2 years ago, I think, and has blocked the trail that goes straight down the mountain here. I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'll clear that some other day, because I actually do want to start heading west, and we're going to go right through this opening right here that we've cleared out for a foot trail and horses, but we're going to widen this up, and we're going to go straight into the woods that way and start traversing back down that direction.
Likely the light of mine will burn out. The mountains where I spend my rambling years. I paid my sins from the poor traveling days. Oh Lord, please, can't you hear my prayers? So I rode my body up the mountain to a place where I can sit my rocking chair. I rode my body up the mountain, and I'm never going back again, I swear. Most likely the son of mine will be found in the mountains where I'm born and raised. I paid my duty as the sunny side cutie. Oh Lord, hear the sorrow in my heart. So I rode my body up the mountain to a place where I can sit my rocking chair. I rode my body up the mountain, and I'm never going back again, I swear. mountain, to a place where I can sit in my rocking chair. I rode my buddy up the mountain, and I'm never going back again, I swear.
One of the reasons we're clearing this trail for the side-by-side to get down here, or the tractor, not just to get to our shooting range and have a horse trail, you know, throughout the interior of all of our forest, but also to get access to all of these cedar trees that are just cluttering up. They're downed, dead cedar trees. Some of them, you know, fairly recent dead, but I've got a lot of trees here that can be used for fence posts. And we are in the need of putting a fence around the arena. So short posts, I'm only gonna go a 3-foot fence around it. So I don't need really long posts. I don't need really big ones. I just need, you know, a good 4-inch round cedar post. And I need about 50 of them to go around the arena so I can fence that in. So looking out here in all these woods, there are a ton of potential fence posts, as you can see. So for example, a lot of them are still standing, and I'm leaving them standing till I'm ready, like this one right here. It's clearly dead. If you can look up there, there's nothing up top. It's just broken off, and it's just dead standing. So that's perfect. It's not gonna be too rotted to use for a fence post. And I got ones like this right here that are in the way of my trail. So I need to cut this one down. It's still alive up top, but it's barely, I mean, there's some green up top. But I'm gonna take this out. It's a good 5-6 inches at the base here. That'll make a couple different posts that we can use for the fence.
When your soul is lonely, sad and blue, got no love and shoulders to lean on, there's always a sunny side across the river. Take a ride, take a swim, and all your worries go away. Go across the river and you'll be fine. Go counting winners, it's right down the line. You'll be alright on the sunny side. Lost in the city lights, ain't got nowhere to turn your winding wheels. There's always the sunny side across the river. Take a ride, take a swim, my friend, and paddle your guitar. Across the river, you'll be fine. Go counting winners, right down the line. You'll be alright on the sunny side.
All right, now that I got all the leaves and all the debris blown off the trail, it's revealed, all of the rocks, the loose rocks and the deep rocks that are sticking out the top that are making the ride a bit rough. So there's a lot of loose rocks. I mean, I just kick these around, got to move them, out of the way. That's going to take me a while. Work my way all the way back, just moving all the rocks to the side. See, I've got rocks that are they're just loose like this, all over the place, piles of them. You didn't see them with all the leaves. So it makes for a, pretty bumpy ride. So as I clear all these out, it'll smooth out that ride quite a bit. This is where it starts to open up into this big flat shelf area in the woods where our campsite and shooting range will be at. We'll clear out a lot of these trees, the smaller ones. We'll leave the big ones. There is another big kind of drop off right there. So this is definitely a shelf here. Kind of a nice little rounded area, big area, where the hill goes up the side there, the mountain goes up the side there, and our walking trail, our hiking trail, comes through here. As you can see, we cut it kind of through that rotted log there, but that winds straight up that way, up to the right, and all the way straight up the mountain there. So the reason I love this area, that I want to get a buggy trail down through here, is because look at how big and open this is on the side of a mountain. It's a nice shelf for camping, and who knows, maybe, a long time ago, there could have been a camp here, 100 years ago or so, or an old homestead. So this is where the gun range, shooting range will be, and to the side of the hill here. I'm gonna dig that out, all of those stones and whatnot, and there's a bunch of piles of down trees up there. I'll probably pull some of that down, and we'll build a nice little embankment there to shoot into. I think I can get about 50 yards out on this particular spot. Back here towards this edge, we're gonna build a platform and a table here to shoot from, and we'll be shooting back towards the mountain that direction. So we found this particular spot last year sometime when Michaela and I went hiking looking for a location where her and her friend could come down and camp by themselves. 15, 14 years old, they came down here, set up their own camp and camped deep in the woods all by themselves. What an experience that was, and it was awesome that we can do that. And I'm glad we found this really, really cool spot to do that and to do other things down here deep in the woods.
You ready?
Let's do it. All right, we're heading down our trail for a quick trail ride. We're gonna head towards the new trail that we just finished cutting in down to our campsite shooting range area. This is our hunting spot. Mark helped Michaela and I put this tree stand in. What do you think, Michaela? Ready to go hunting?
Yeah.
Got it. Yep, not too far away. So here we have the entrance to our new trail. Here's that big oak that came down. And here we go. Look at this. Look at that nice, open, wide, clean trail. So you moved all the rocks to the side. That big cedar that was right there?
Oh yeah.
That's wide open. And we have to maneuver around it here. And then there's that other tree by that other flag there. I cut that out, and then I cleared this all out right here. So we'll turn around and park. This tree here is going to open up a little more. Here. Safely made it to our shooting range area. Check this out. What do you think of the new trail?
I like it.
Yeah.
A little bit change of scenery, which is good. More places to go.
What do you think, nomenclature? Do you like that new trail? Yeah.
Well, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed us working our butts off and not even eating dinner till like after 9 most nights we were working on the trail.
But it was definitely worth it, right?
Oh,
I mean,
for
we have
sure,
an
for
awesome
sure.
trail now. Yep.
Yes. So make sure you hit the like button and subscribe button and the notification bell so you know every time we upload a new video.
All right. Until next time, keep living the dream.